All right. In this episode, we are joined by Abby Tarr from the class of 2018. Abby, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing very well. Thank you. All right. So I want you to think back a million years. Uh, you were in middle school. Why'd you decide to come to early college?
I knew that I didn't want to go to ANER and I didn't know what I wanted to do. Um, and I think my math teacher gave us like information about early college. So I took it home to my mom and I was like, I think that I want to do this. Like, ANER is just not for me. So I did it and then I went through the interview process and got in.
Excellent. Well, we're glad you picked early college. Definitely the right choice.
It was, yeah.
All right. So you get in, and you're looking to get away from your hometown a little bit. We try to ease that transition with Bridge Week. Uh, how'd that go for you?
I can't lie, freshman year was rough. Getting like so many different viewpoints on life and school and the world all at one time, and you're still so young and impressionable. It was a lot to take in, but once you find your footing, I'd say like second semester freshman year, everything else was just a breeze.
Gotcha. Definitely hard, especially when you're coming from the smaller towns on the outskirts.
Yeah.
All right, so you get there freshman year, all high school classes. Classes, are they what you expected in terms of difficulty?
Yeah, honestly, I figured high school would be a little bit harder.
Gotcha. All right, so you get through freshman year, you get into sophomore year, you start taking some college classes. Uh, how are those first few college classes, whether it be the Spanish 101s or the College 105s or the CPT 114s? Uh, what are those first classes like for a 15-year-old?
It was it was fun, honestly. You get that little taste of freedom where you're like, "Whoa, I am actually an adult right now, not a 15-year-old, and I have to act like such." So you get this kind of idea in your head that I can't be a kid. I need to grow up and I need to do this because I want to do this. So, it was a lot of fun.
Kind of the idea if you want to go up, you got to grow up
Yeah.
from John Maxwell. Uh, no, I love that. All right, so what'd you major in while you were here?
I just did the Associate of Arts program.
Did you know what you wanted to do afterward?
I had an idea, but I wasn't 100% set on it. I've always wanted to be a teacher when I was growing up and stuff. Um, but I wasn't quite sure if that's actually what I wanted to do. And I did end up going to Coastal for a semester for early elementary education. But I didn't like it. It wasn't what I was expecting it to be.
Cool. And that's a big part of it is the experiences and being like, no, that's not for me. I have a friend who she lives out like on the other side of Aner. She actually finished a whole teacher ed program and hated the teaching, and she never taught ever. Like that's
Yeah.
quite the commitment. But that stuff happens. So you live, you learn. You figure out you don't want to do that. Uh, Senior year, you mentioned the freedom that you felt before when you first start getting into those college classes. Senior year, you're kind of good luck.
Yeah. Senior year was rough for me. I moved out of my parents' house. Um, and I kind of can't lie, went down the wrong path. I did end up graduating from school though. I got my associate's degree um, on time and everything, no delays. But I did get dropped from a couple of classes, which was shocking. It was an eye opener to me that hey, I need to get my life in check, and I did.
Yeah, that's got to be an eye opener. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so you think you want to be a teacher, you go to coastal, you hate the classes. What'd you switch to?
I ended up actually taking a couple of years off and just went into the workforce. Um, that wasn't really working out, so I was like, what am I doing with my life? Um, a couple of years ago, I actually applied for a job and I had no idea what the job was. I just saw the pay amount for it and I was like, let me try and get this. It ended up being a job in property management, and I've been in property management ever since. I absolutely love it. It it gives you the avenues to meet new people and to actually like it's a really good paying job. So right now I'm back at Tech doing my Associate of Science in Business Administration.
Gotcha. Very cool. Uh, are you, and you're obviously still local because you're here at Tech. And with all of the construction and everything else, that's got to be a booming industry right now.
It it's very oversaturated in Myrtle Beach. I can't lie. It makes things difficult, especially like there's so many factors in it. So I was originally in like a student housing property in the area that switched over to multifamily and it was thriving, doing really great. And then I was like, I think I'm done with this property and I got a new job at a different property. And this property, it's a beautiful property. It's located on Legends Golf Course. Um, but it's hard to sell. It is very hard to sell. So, especially with all the new construction, and we don't have so many amenities for our residents. So, it's just like other properties that are being built right now have more amenities.
Gotcha. Very familiar. Think I know the properties you're talking about. Uh, Definitely a challenge because everything now is new. And that's got to be hard. All right. So what's the best part of your job?
I definitely think meeting new people, especially in property management, you're not selling the product so much as you're selling yourself. Um, and I love making new friends, meeting new people. A lot of our residents there are transplants from different states. We have some from Canada, everywhere. So building that community and getting our residents to become friends with each other and also enjoying the office staff, it's a lot of fun.
Uh, Spend a lot of time at work. You may as well have fun doing it
Yeah.
for sure. All right. So last two questions from me, and I'll give you both questions. You can just answer them however you want to. First question. On Friday, or on Monday, I'm sorry, 17th, whatever day is the 17th, uh, our incoming freshman class, the class of 2029, will be receiving their acceptance letters. What advice do you give that eighth grader who's kind of on the fence? Do I want to go to early college or do I want to go to my base school? Do I really want to leave my friends? All of that stuff. Question number two, what advice do you give the senior who has no idea what they want to do?
So for the freshman that's on the fence, just do it because you're not moving to a different country. You're not going to school in a different country. Your friends are still going to be there. You're still going to have the opportunity to go to those Friday night football games at your base school. You're going to have the opportunity to do sports at your base school. And you're also going to make really great lifelong friends at early college. It's an opportunity I wouldn't pass up if I had the chance again. And then the senior who's not quite sure what they want to do, you don't have to jump into anything right away. Or if you do, pick your top three things that you want to do. Choose one of them that you think is like on the top of your list. Try it out. Give it a semester, give it 2 semesters. You have all the time in the world.
Good advice. Very good advice. All right. Well, Abby, it was good to see you.
It was good to see you too.
Thank you for joining me.
You're
Uh,
welcome. Thank you for having me.
have a good one. Until
You
next time.
too.
See
Bye.
ya.